What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of this Paxcess Rockman 200 power station. I'm really excited to test out this power station because when I'm out on the trails I'm constantly taking video and taking pictures, and my batteries die pretty quickly, so having a 200 watt power station is going to be awesome because I can charge stuff up as I'm driving and not have to worry about my batteries dying while I'm out on the trail. In addition to that, I have a rooftop tent setup that's going up on the Body Armor 4x4 bed rack pretty soon. And once I get that set up, I'm going to go and start doing some camping trips and whatnot. This power station is going to be awesome for that. Overnight trips, it's going to be really great to be able to charge cell phones and, like I said, the cameras and whatnot. So I'm really excited to have this, and I'll get right into the unboxing and do the review. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open the box. Came in a pretty good box. There was another box outside of this as well. So it was pretty well protected in shipping, so you don't have to worry about it getting damaged or anything. First thing out the gate, we have the chargers. So that's the power supply, normal AC plug into your house. And then it also comes with the 12 volt cigarette lighter for your truck. You can charge it up in the truck, which is pretty cool. And then obviously just some instructions. They have something about a free 6-month warranty. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, so definitely do that, get your warranty. Alright, so next in the box is the actual unit itself. So there it is. Okay, so here's the Rockman 200 from Paxcess. As you can see, you have a good amount of plugs to use on the front here. You have a 12 volt cigarette lighter and 2 DC out 12 volt. And there's a little button there that you can click to kind of turn those on. And then here you have your normal USB type A. 2 of these are 5 volt, 3.1 amps. And then you have a USB as well with 18 watts, that's the upgraded version. And then finally you have a USB type C which handles 30 watts. And again, another little button up there to click it. And then you have your power button and display. I can't turn it on yet because it's not charged, which I'll charge it up in a minute, but this is just to kind of show you what it looks like and what it has. And then on the side you have the AC, the 110 volt AC, which is 200 watts with a peak of 300 watts. And yeah, other than that, not much going on. It's a solid little unit with a little grab handle. It's not too hard to pick up or anything, and it's a pretty compact size as well. So I'm really liking it so far. So now I'm gonna go ahead and charge it up so that I can turn it on and get the display going, and then I'll test it out. Alright, so I just let it charge for about an hour. Now if I turn it on, as you can see, 18%. So that means it'll probably take around 5 to 6 hours for it to fully charge. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead real quick and just test it out and make sure it's working. I'm gonna plug my iPhone into the USB type C and see if it's charging okay. Alright, so I just plugged my phone in, but it's not charging. As you can see, there's a little warning icon going on. And I just looked at the instructions and it actually says to let it charge up to 20% before you try to use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it back in for another half hour or so and let it hit 20% and then try to plug it back in. So while that's charging, let's talk about some of the features of the Rockman 200 from Paxcess. So there's 4 ways that you can charge the Rockman 200. The first way is just a normal house plug, the 110 volt to DC in. Second way would be, again, a house plug but with the USB Type-C. The third way is just using the 12 volt cigarette lighter in the truck. That'll charge it up as well. And then finally, you can also get an external solar panel that Paxcess also sells, so you can charge it up using solar as well. So while you're charging it up and while you're discharging it, charging up other things, there's an integrated fan built into the side of it to keep the battery cool as you're using it. So I noticed that when I plugged it in to charge it up, the fan immediately started going, trying to keep it cool. So that's a pretty nice feature, so you don't have to worry about it overheating or anything like that. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a 200 watt unit. It's actually 230 watt hours, which I think is like 64,000 milliamp hours or something like that. So it has a good amount of power. You know, they also make a 300 and a 500 watt one, I believe. And then again, the solar panel they make also will work with all of those, which is really cool. The 200 watt one, it's only like 6 or 7 pounds, which is really nice. So it's not too heavy. You can carry it around anywhere you go, camping, to the beach or whatever. And it's also pretty compact, so it's not going to take up a lot of space in your truck, and it'll still get you a lot of power and enable you to charge up a lot of your devices. So just reading off the website here, it says it'll charge a drone 20 times, camping lantern for 45 plus hours, an iPhone 25 times, an iPad mini 10 times, and a laptop for 3 hours. So that'll kind of give you a gauge of the amount of power that you're getting and the amount of times you can charge up your devices before this thing dies. So for 200 watts, that's pretty good. And it also says that after the first time you charge it, it'll charge up to 80% in about a half an hour, which is just really incredible. That's pretty quick for a lot of power that you're getting in just a half an hour. So it's pretty awesome. And I think that'll do really well for what I need to use it for. All right, so quick update. As you'll see in a second here, the little warning icon is still popping up even though I'm over 20%, and that's actually the overload icon. Yeah, there it is. So that had nothing to do with the battery being under 20%. I guess the USB Type-C connected to my iPhone 11 Pro is actually trying to draw too much power, more than the 30 watts that the USB Type-C is rated for on here. So I guess you can't charge your iPhone with the USB-C because it'll try to draw too much power. So I plugged in the iPhone using the normal USB. Let's see. As you can see, that popped up. If I hit the USB button, phone lights up and you can see we're getting output. So I guess the iPhone 11 Pro, at least trying to use the USB Type-C, that's the fast charging that the iPhone has, and I guess it's trying to draw too much power from this more than the 30 watts that it's rated for. So in that case, you just have to use a normal iPhone charger with the USB. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's the Rockman 200 from Paxcess. It's a really cool power station. I'm really excited to get to use it. You'll be seeing it in a lot of future videos. Like I said, I'm going to be throwing a rooftop tent up on the bed rack soon. So once the weather cools down a little bit in Florida, I'll be taking some more camping trips, and that'll really come in handy having that power station out on those camping trips. So I'm really excited to have it, and I can't wait to put it to use. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you know when the new videos are coming out, and I'll see you in the next one.